Hey guys, it's Christy and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we have an all new round of speed reviews. So before we get into it, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel before you leave. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's get into it. I don't know what happened. I bought a lot of makeup, so let's just get right into it. I did grab a bunch of things from Nyx, and I also got a bunch from Jaclyn Cosmetics. So let's talk about the Nyx products. The first thing I grabbed is one of their prismatic shadows in the shade Golden Peach. And I did mention this in my favorite drugstore makeup video, and I just love this little single shadow. I also picked up another shade, but I haven't had a chance to use it yet. And I love this shade so much. This is just a gorgeous, gorgeous everyday shade. Just so beautiful. It looks so light. It doesn't look like much, but it's so beautiful, and it just catches the light in such a beautiful way. I love this little single, so I've just been loving this. And then I also picked up the new NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum. I've been seeing this everywhere. I know this was going absolutely crazy on TikTok and a little bit on YouTube a few months ago. I finally decided to test it out, and it is phenomenal. It really is phenomenal. It gives a really nice light to medium-ish, more light coverage than anything, but it's so hydrating on the under eyes, so it never lets them look dried out or cakey even after you powder. The under eyes just look so beautiful and comfortable with this on, so I really have been loving this. I mean, you can see I've used a decent little amount for only having it for a few weeks, and I've just really been loving it. And I actually kind of really like that it comes in a pump. It does make it a little harder to control how much you get, and it does, you know, it is easier with the doe foot, but at the same time I kind of like the pump. So I've been loving this. I also picked up the NYX This Is Juice Gloss. So I kind of hate the name. I'm not even a big fan of the packaging, but this gloss is so nice. This kind of reminds me a little bit of the Tower 28 Shine On Jelly glosses, because it's a really thin formula. It's got the lightest amount of pigment, but it's completely non-sticky and just really shiny and beautiful and juicy on the lips. So this kind of reminds me quite a bit of that formula. So if you've been wanting to try out that formula or you're a big fan, I think you'd really enjoy this as well. This is a really nice gloss. And then I also picked up the NYX 3 Steps to Sculpt Face Sculpting Palette in the shade Fair. I know this is completely random, but I picked this up because I always see Brianna Fox talk about it. And she's somebody who I learn a lot from makeup-wise. So you do get like a highlighter in here, which I really don't use. You get a powder, and then you get a contour. I actually had the contour on today, and I actually kind of like it. I thought it was going to be way too warm and more of a bronzer, but it actually did a really nice job contouring my face, in my opinion. This shade here is the one I've been using to set my eyeshadow primer, and I've really been enjoying it. It is a convenient little palette. I really do quite like it. They're not the most, they are a little bit more dry in my opinion, but I do quite like it. I'm really impressed. I'm really surprised. But again, this is one that YouTube made me buy, and I'm not at all disappointed. I've been enjoying this little thing so far. And the last product I tried from NYX is the Thicket Thickening Brow Mascara. I'm not wearing this today, but this is really nice. This is like my perfect lazy girl brow day. I don't super love doing my brows, so for an average day, when I don't want to do a full entire look, I'll just pop this in my brows. It adds some color and makes them look thicker, and it holds them in place, and I'm done. It's perfect. The only thing, I don't really love how giant the wand is, because I feel like it's easy to get a little bit messy. And then the tube, of course, if you put the lid on too tight and you try to twist it off, you can accidentally twist this, which I don't love. But overall, this is really nice. This is my perfect lazy girl brow product. Alright, another lip gloss I tried out is from Patrick Ta, and this is the Major Glow Lip Shine. So this is his first lip gloss formula. So he did recently release the Major Volume Plumping Gloss. This is his first formula. This one is in the shade She's Expensive, and it's beautiful. It smells like something that I can't quite put my finger on. It smells good. I cannot put my finger on exactly what this smells like, but this is just a really pretty pearly champagne kind of shimmer shade. It's very beautiful over pretty much anything. It's very comfortable. It's not sticky. It just looks super nice on the lips. So I'm really glad I got to try this one out as well because I think it's beautiful. We also tried a bunch of Jaclyn Cosmetics products this month. Well, I already have some of her liners, but I picked up another one in the shade Sweetheart, and I love this because it looks just like my Lawless Forget the Filler definer liner in Pink Sand, as well as Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk. I love it. It's a really pretty shade. The formula is really nice. It's really creamy, but it doesn't slip everywhere. It is a really nice formula of lip liner, and this shade is just perfect. And I also, from Jaclyn, tried out her lip cushions, and this is in the shade Promised. This is a nice formula. I really like this. So this is kind of like a liquid lipstick. Kind of. It's got a more powder kiss kind of feel to it, so it dries down to like an almost matte. It's more like a suede feel. Think of the Makeup by Mario Ultra Suede lip creams, kind of like that, but a little bit more hydrating. It also reminds me quite a bit of the MAC Powder Kiss liquid lipsticks, but more hydrating. So she did a really good job with these. These also smell nice, but she did a really nice job with these in that they're pretty long lasting, not as long lasting as a regular liquid lipstick, but they're pretty long lasting. They look super nice on the lips. They have that powder kiss feel that I really enjoy. They're also super hydrating, so I found that really interesting. They're just very, very comfortable to wear, so I do highly recommend these. Two more products I tried out from Jaclyn are her Shimmer Top Coats, and I have the shade Glisten. Some of these are still available. These were released for her holiday 2021 collection, but there are a bunch of shades still available already. I know on the Morphe site there might be some on Jaclyn's website as well, and I'm really hoping she brings these back this year. But this is just a beautiful, beautiful, supposed to be like a shimmer top coat, but it's so sparkly and so reflective, and it feels almost wet to the touch, and yet you get such a color payoff for something that's just supposed to be a topper. It's absolutely beautiful. Let me just show you really quickly. Like, that's gorgeous. That's just a top coat. That's beautiful. I highly recommend those if you can get your hands on any of the shades. I really wanted some of the lighter shades, but this is the lightest one she had available. Again, this is the shade Glisten. Absolutely stunning. And the last product I tried from Jaclyn is one of her Rouge Romance blush palettes. This one is in Rouge Affair. Beautiful. So when these were first released last year, I did not bother with them. I thought they were pretty, but not for me. These shades are going to be too vibrant, too pigmented, too kind of everything. But then they were on a huge sale for like the 4th of July on the Morphe website. I got this one, and it is stunning. Yes, they're very pigmented, but you can go in with a light hand and just get like a really light blush if that's what you're going for. And you can mix shades, you can kind of customize. These are all just so beautiful. And the formula is really great. She did a really great job on this one. Okay, 3 products left. I finally got my hands on one of the new lip liners from Anastasia. So I can't remember if it was this year or last year that the brand kind of went through and redid all of their lipsticks and lip liners. But I keep hearing, oh, this was Brianna Fox again. She's been raving about how good these lip liners are. And most of the colors are sold out, but I found the shade Hazelnut, and it is like a really nice nudie shade for my lips. It's like, it's really beautiful. The quality of this liner is phenomenal. This really is my perfect middle ground that I'm always yammering about, that is, you know, creamy, that it's comfortable to put on, but it's not so creamy that it slips everywhere, but it's also not so dry that it's just gonna tug the heck out of your lips. I really enjoy this, and it is a really long-lasting lip liner, so I would highly recommend this. I'm already looking at getting more shades. I will probably wait for a Black Friday sale from the brand and then hop on that, but I will be getting more shades of those. Okay, 2 palettes left and then we are done. The first one is the Summer Unrated palette from Nars. This was a Nordstrom Rack splurge. So I definitely got this on a deal. I've been hearing people say how good this palette is, and I had not yet tested out Nars eyeshadows. I was completely new to the formula. I picked this up and I'm absolutely in love with the formula. This is one of my very favorite neutral palettes. This is just a phenomenal palette. I can't believe how good this is. Have I been missing out this whole time? I don't know, but this is gorgeous. And the last palette that I tried out this month is from Natasha Denona, and this is the Mini Bronze. This is another one that I kind of debated on purchasing because I have the midi, and again, we have these shades in our collection. I like to review things, especially Natasha Denona, so I decided to pick it up, and I really do like this. I don't think it's something people need, but I think it's really pretty and I'm not upset that I have it. I think if you're deciding between whether you should get the mini or the midi, I'd say just get the mini. You do get more option with the midi palette, but a lot of the looks just end up looking very similar anyway. So I would just say go with this one. This is really pretty. It's really nice. The quality is her typical excellent quality. I like this. I think it's really pretty. That is it for me today. Thank you so very much for watching. If you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing before you go. I do upload at least 3 new videos every single week. And that is it for me today. Thank you again so very much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!